All right, let's get this popping. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. This is um, we have the band, cast, and directors, plural, of the Best Dog Award successful music video. This video came out in 2014 on June 21st, so just missed the 10-year anniversary 3 days ago, but we're here and we're talking, having fun. Uh, the song Successful comes from the EP Faith-Based Space Place, recorded by Stephen Tracy, mastered by T.W. Walsh of Pedro the Lion fame, which I kind of forgot about, but is super sick. Um, so does everyone want to introduce themselves? Let's start alphabetically with last names, which I think that means Joel goes first.
Hello. Um, my name is Joel Crocco. I am 32 years old, about 6'2". I'm about to cross a world record of body weight in pounds. Just about any day now, I'm going to be 170 pounds, and that's the most I've ever weighed in my life. So,
Nice.
yeah, that's a little bit about me.
That's very nice. Thank you.
Mhm.
Next, I think would be me. I have an F as last. So I'm Shannon. I was the alien, and that's all that I have to say.
Now it's you.
No,
I
it's
think you're up. I can't do.
FG.
I'm Aaron Grimes, second co-director. Yeah, I can't believe it's been 10 years.
Yeah,
It's
we were
crazy.
all in our 20s, I think.
Nick might have been
I hope
19.
Oh, wow. Dang.
I think I was
Really?
like 20,
I
or
forgot that.
just turned 20 maybe. Yeah.
I feel like the year that you were 20 was like the longest year of my life because I always ask myself, why isn't Nick here? Oh, because he's 20. That's why.
Yeah. Literally.
Whatever bar or whatever we were at. I'm Caleb Jackson. I'm the other director of this. Who's next? Ling?
LMNOP. Yeah, links first.
Did Nick know? Yeah, I'm Andrew. Andrew Ling, play drums in the Best Dog Award with these other guys. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Nice.
Okay. So
No,
here
Nick first.
Wait, what about
Yeah,
Nick?
Nick
I'm
should have went.
I left Nick.
What's up? I'm Nick Matza, 30 years old.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
Famous tattoo artist.
No.
Just calling it like I see it, man. Instagram don't lie. So I was just gonna have us read the video or watch the video, and then I actually typed out the plot of the movie after of the music video. I typed it out and I'll read it after the video. So I'm gonna share my screen. We're gonna watch it and we're all gonna laugh, and it's gonna be part of the Zoom thing. So don't feel like you have to be quiet.
I'm so
Don't
excited.
feel
I'm so
like
stoked.
you have to.
Enjoy.
I actually edited this video in New York. Oh, okay. Oh my God.
You guys are having so much fun.
Andrew's so mad.
Dude, who owned that RV? Where do you think that RV is?
That belonged to Mark McClanahan.
Yeah.
It died. I think it died like a year after, or he
Pinball
sold
brain.
it.
That lens flare was fake, by the way. That was added after the fact.
Ooh.
I'm not kidding.
Hey,
Hey, Morgan
That's right. A special effects
and
on
Andrew
the-
Yo,
Boring, I think.
Yep.
There's
I
Ryan.
ran into
Ryan,
Tim at the hospital.
coolest pinball master.
Oh yeah, Tim told me that, Croco.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
Oh, shoulder
I got
check.
stitches in my hand.
Oh, so cool.
That's also added.
Ooh, you gonna let him talk to you like that, man?
How dare he?
Cheryl,
Okay.
Sarah, Corbin.
Hey, this looks pretty good. Yeah, I sent that in the. Yeah, I love that gift.
It looks great, dude. It definitely doesn't look like a video that. I mean, I know none of us made money, and pretty sure we all lost money in some way or form, but it doesn't like. It looks so pro for what little resources.
Probably the
we
last
actually
pro
have.
looking thing I've ever made.
I had to take this off my resume because people were just calling.
Yeah. Like you know what I don't like doing? I don't like working so much.
Why did that shot in the cookie?
I think Joel
cookie
specifically
shot. Was it me?
requested it. Yes, you were like, I really can. You should zoom in as I take a bite of this cookie. I think
Yeah,
you,
that's a total Joel idea.
Well, I think there's like a loose, allusion
Implication.
to- yeah,
Enjoy your trip.
of psychedelic drugs, and this was like I was just starting to experiment with, substances around this time.
dude, a
so it
drone
felt
shot?
fitting.
That was revolutionary.
Dude, especially for like 10 years ago. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is that where you guys got stuck? Where'd you guys get stuck with this idea?
somewhere around there.
It was right around where it's right there where it got stuck. You can see.
Oh, nice shot. Just watching you guys walk up that hill. Too cool.
Look at the long shadows. It's pretty neat.
Seriously.
Oh, here comes the shot where Joel couldn't hold the smile.
I couldn't what?
Look, he's trying to smile, but he's holding it back. He's like,
I like when they take off the sunglasses. I can't remember who did
Yeah, that's my favorite. part. You did a great job at keeping a straight face.
Look at that reflection.
Pretty great. I think I still have
Yeah.
the red jacket that you're wearing, Joel.
Really?
Really?
It was a Lacoste
Yeah.
one, from what
Yeah,
I remember.
I think it was
Yeah.
Babu's old jacket.
Wow.
Angles on this.
Is
Wow.
Babu still alive?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
she's doing all right.
That's awesome.
That one. Yeah.
I like how you
Man,
guys keep
I wish I still had those boots. They got eaten by a dog.
Okay.
And
Explosion. Oh.
There it is.
like.
People
so
are still waiting
yeah,
for part two. It's crazy.
yeah, I'm not trying to jump the gun, but like to the directors. Oh yeah, that's right. The band broke up.
So,
I always forget that it was to be continued.
That's so funny.
Well, that's why you put it in the credits to remind yourself.
True.
Hey, 10 years is not
how
too
does
long.
it feel? How does it feel to be a liar?
A liar?
I'm just kidding.
Or
I'm
just
just
a little
kidding.
bit late. Is all.
We're recording, remember?
Yeah, this is part two. I never. They definitely just got sucked into a Jolly Rancher because essentially that's what that is. It's
Yeah.
like a giant candy crystal.
Yeah. I think Nick and I did talk about what the next idea would be. And
What is it?
I mean,
Yeah, what will it be?
what will it be? Yeah, there we go. We're thinking now. I always envisioned like the band floating down like an orange river, like in some kind of thing.
That sounds pretty cool.
That's the only idea I can really remember having, but nothing was ever concrete enough to actually try to do again, I feel like. I mean, this video, like, okay, so this is the part where I feel like I just have to say this music video was so over ambitious for what it was. Like, if if we were like Roger Corman in the 70s, like that, what we brought to the table for that video would have been a feature film. Like all those parts are there, that we had the props, that we had like department heads, and that could have been a movie. So
Yeah,
I'm
where's Julie?
like, wow.
You know, we didn't. You know, we didn't have Caleb. There
What?
was a conspicuous lack of smoke effects in the video. I wonder why. Do you care to share?
Yeah, what happened? What happened?
What happened to the smoke
Yeah.
effects?
Does anyone have a picture of that?
No,
I wish. All I remember is a pizza box.
Yeah.
and a mushroom cloud.
So Aaron taught me how to make smoke cookies, which were going to be used to like
Oh, I forgot about that.
smoke effect. I don't even remember where we were going to use it. Probably at
Not only did I teach you, but the two of us, you and I, spent about 8 hours. I don't know if it was 8, but it was probably a good whole afternoon
it took,
making an entire pizza box worth of what was supposed to be a smoke machine effect. And then, yeah, what happened to it?
oh, you're going to make me tell it? That I had put all
It's your job.
in a pizza box that opened like this.
Did you eat it by accident?
Well, I took one out, like we were just all out in the desert with this box of cookies, of extremely flammable. They're essentially just like fireworks. And I lit one, and it just started like it started like blowing up in my hand. So I threw it, and it went into the pizza box, and all just exploded.
It was incredible. Like the amount of smoke, it looked like a nuclear, not like there was no fire. It just turned into like this mushroom cloud. What happened? We're
Yeah.
like, well, we tested the smoke effect.
Who was on the other side that got to see the mushroom cloud?
I don't know.
I don't
the
remember
RV
seeing
guy,
it.
Mark. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so that's why there's no smoke effect.
I mean, I still think it was fine, but I just thought it was funny because of how much effort we put into making them, and then they just didn't make it.
It took so much time. That was dangerous. Like I was like cooking stump remover on a pan
No, it's potassium nitrate. Yeah, it's literally
in my mom's kitchen. Thank God we ever caught on fire. But anyways,
So that was fun.
all right. So I'm gonna read the plot of the movie as I understood it, because I did not remember the plot of this video. So I'm just gonna read it. Okay. An alien named Nin. That's true. I wrote it that way. You had a name. Her name was Nin. Nyn. An alien named Nin runs through the orange desert of an alternate dimension, which is contained within the pinball machine Space Trip. On Earth, 1979, Joel, Andrew, and Nick of Best Dog Award walk into a hoppin' pinball arcade, and Nick starts playing the game Space Trip. Nick is shoulder checked by Ryan, the cool pinball master, as he walks in, and is later distracted by his loud antics, causing his third ball to drain. Thinking his game is over, he walks away, not realizing that the crystal special light is on. Joel clocks this from across the room and comes over to finish the game. In the other dimension, Nin digs up the crystal, sensing that the crystal mode is being played in the Earth dimension. He accomplishes the mode of the game and then is given a message: enjoy your trip. Cut to the band driving out to the desert in their RV through the night. When they reach their destination, a mysterious light is revealed to them from afar. When they get closer, it is revealed to be the alien Nin from the alternate dimension, who has materialized onto Earth and holds the orange crystal. Joel is drawn to her and reaches for the crystal. Both Joel and Nin are sucked into the crystal, leaving Andrew and Nick speechless. To be continued.
The
They were
speechless moment. That's my
speechless.
favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I still remember your expression, Andrew, and that last scene was just the funniest thing ever.
That
Well
is one
done.
of
Well,
my
but
favorite
also in
parts.
real life, like I think Joel, we were like slowly lifting you into the air. Like I don't know
Mhm.
if you remember, but it was like I think we shot like that where the
Where
top
you
of your
go in?
body went in, and then your legs went
Yes,
in, and
I
then I like so you yeah.
I remember that, and I also remember we had to. There was some sort of like the reflection of the crystal in my sunglasses. We had to like shoot that later, or there was
Oh,
something that I just remember being like behind cartel one day, and we spent like an hour
oh,
doing
really?
something with the reflection of the of my sunglass. Um, I don't know if any of that's real, but I do remember them.
Huh.
Maybe
I don't
that
remember that.
was a bad trip.
Do you remember that, Caleb?
Yeah, it could have
Yeah, the
been.
bad.
I do not remember that.
Caleb wasn't there. Caleb wasn't
Yeah,
there.
probably
It
not.
was just
Sorry
me.
if I just outed you for, you know.
Yeah, we had to reshoot the whole thing without Caleb.
Yeah,
No,
like I've never told Nick this, but like I redid all his guitar parts on every album
oh shit.
after he was gone. So I don't know if it was
I
kind of
believe
like
it.
something like that.
I don't remember the cartel thing, but I do. Yeah, I remember the RV getting stuck, and yet somehow through like all of us just frantically just digging the sand out from under the wheels, we like got it unstuck in time for sunrise, which
Yeah.
was amazing.
Somehow that day worked out really well because I remember we had to get there real early. And I
Yeah.
think
That's
that
right.
No, we camped there.
Eh,
you
I
guys
think it
Yeah,
was
we got
all
there at
day.
night.
Oh,
Oh, that's right.
remember there was that
some of us camped there.
you guys camped there. There was a rainstorm, which is why we couldn't all go when we wanted to.
Yeah.
Wanted
Oh,
to start shooting. I believe it was
Also,
the night before.
what's really funny to me is we drove like 3 hours to a ghost town and didn't use
Ruby.
anything from the ghost town. We used a dirt lot. It could have
Yeah,
been anywhere, but we
yeah.
drove to the middle of nowhere, a mile from the
Ruby,
Mexican border.
Arizona.
Yeah, Ruby,
Yeah.
Arizona.
We drove to
7 standing
Arizona.
structures, right? How much did it cost? Like $100 to rent the whole town for the day or
Well,
something like that?
Ruby, Arizona was like Caleb and I's ace in the hole for filming. We would go, we had befriended the owner and we'd go there all the time.
Yeah, we
Really? You've done more stuff there?
Yeah, well, that's usually the second music video to shoot there. So we shot Steph Kepin's music video there, which is
Oh,
but
which.
we actually used the ghost town for that.
Well, rewatching
I
this, I'm
see.
actually proud of this one. We're watching Steph. I mean, I also like Steph's, but that one was probably our first thing we ever did. Caleb, it's pretty bad.
I think it's I mean it
I guess I should rewatch it.
I feel like my thing about everything I've directed is like that is way more complicated than it needed to be. That's how I feel about Steph's thing. I'm like, man, like I'm just creating vibes. Why did I feel like there was like a whole story? No, but we
We're the
went
one that just read the plot.
sorry. We went out to Ruby for the cool desert, and then we CGI replaced everything
I know.
until the end. That was funny,
It's crazy.
but it was
We
a cool desert.
complicate things.
Where
Okay,
did the crystal come from? Who made that? I can't remember.
Caleb.
Caleb, man.
I was pretty into like special effects stuff at the time. I was trying to be. So I had created the buck or the there was like a wood crystal. I think I still have that. There's a wood version of the crystal that I made out of wood and then like cast it in a 3-liter Mountain Dew bottle. And then I don't remember who taught me how to do the candy thing, but basically like the crystal is made out of like liquid sugar and color.
Food coloring.
Yeah, but it took a long time to make, and I had to make it like several times because we had doubles for the actual shoot, and then whatever, like it was hollow inside, so it would like the more you use,
Oh, wait, I totally forgot about this until this moment. Caleb, we went out in the desert and shot the
yeah,
other crystal with a gun
yeah,
to make it explode.
That's how it exploded. Is we literally
I
shot.
so I totally forgot about that.
You didn't remember that? That was a fun day.
It was
Went out to
fun.
Marana with
That
your
sounds fun.
grandfather's gun.
How
Anyways,
many? Yeah, how many people would be like, "Hey, we need to make this thing explode. Why don't we just?" I guess a lot to do
Figured
it. I
it.
feel like that's the more complicated way of doing it.
yeah,
It's Arizona way of doing it.
yeah, overkill for sure. Um, but yeah, that crystal would kind of compress because it was hollow inside. So the more we used it, the less usable it became. So like I just remember like always having to like remake that thing because I think I
Crazy.
had to do a reshoot with Joel with the sunglasses and then we shot it. So I probably made that thing like 5 times. It was crazy.
Hold on. It was
Looks really
perfect.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
did a
so
great job.
I'm gonna real quick read the credits from Vimeo because I didn't remember. I mean, there's a lot of people who played a part in this in various ways, and I'm just gonna read everyone. Okay, so
Hell yeah.
the song recorded by Stephen Lee Tracy and Robbie Williamson. Drums recorded at Wave Lab in Tucson, Arizona. Directed and produced by Caleb Jackson and Aaron Grimes. Story by me. Visual effects and cinematography by Aaron Grimes. Camera by Ben Grimes, Nathan Grimes, and Ben Montemir.
Andrew sent a photo today, and all
Yeah.
three of them are in the shot.
Yeah.
In the
That's true.
pinball machine.
Yeah, the
area.
pinball.
Were they there for the desert stuff though?
I don't think
No,
so.
no, the desert stuff was. Yeah,
I
it was
remember
very.
that was a smaller crew. Yeah.
Right.
We did have a lot of help. I have line producers Lauren Bays and Francesca D'Angelo. I'm pretty sure they both helped me with planning that stuff. But it's been a while since I've talked to either of them. Costume styling and design by Corbin Poorboy. She's the one who made the silver suit.
Mhm. Yeah,
That's
Corbin was cool.
that I never really thought of this, but it somehow looks like it belongs in a pinball machine somehow, like the design of it. That really fits.
Yeah,
Makeup
really
by
fits.
what?
No,
Are you making fun of me, butthead?
Yeah.
Makeup by Julie Wickersham. Props by me and my dad, Craig Jackson, made the gun. My dad
Hell
literally
yeah.
made that gun in like 30 minutes flat because he's very.
Wow.
The pinball machine design was designed by Andrew Ling, Aaron Grimes, and me. The song was played by Joel, Andrew, and Nick, Best Dog Award. Nin played by Shannon Fabry. The Pinball Jerk played by Ryan Fabry.
Mhm.
All the extras who showed up for the pinball day were Sarah Jackson, Corbin Poorboy, I believe Torstensen now is her new name. Nathan Grimes, Cheryl Hutchins, Kaya Lacey, Nikki Rivera, Stephanie Martz, John Balaz, Morgan Shields, Andrew Boring, Emily Gusan, Vincent Dominguez, Andy Piper. I don't know
Dominguez.
who brought that guy.
Peeper Dominguez. Peeper. Andy Peeper.
Andy Pieper. Okay. I don't specifically remember his face. The
I don't think I
art
do
was
either.
provided by Humble Bumble. I don't remember,
That's Mark.
but that's what he wanted to be credited as.
Yeah.
What's his actual name?
Mark
Mark.
McClanahan.
Mark McClanahan. Shout out to Mark McClanahan. That RV looked sick. And its name.
Peggy is the RV's name.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Peggy.
Yes.
Poor Peggy.
Okay. And Stephanie White was one of the extras. I forgot to mention that. She didn't make it into the credits, and I felt bad. She was my coworker. Anyways,
Oh, damn.
that is everyone who contributed to the video, to my knowledge.
That's a lot of people.
That was a lot of
It is a
people.
lot of people.
I
Thanks, everyone.
yeah, for sure. Like for a video that couldn't really pay people, but really had very extra interstellar ambitions towards being something cool. I feel like a lot of people really just showed up for us. So I have some pictures we could look at.
Yeah, let's see.
Show us. Come on.
What kind of pictures are we talking about?
Yeah, what are the pictures?
Do they relate to the
Be
video?
careful.
So
Just
I refreshed myself on how the process of this went down, and I kind of forgot that I had written it one way. It was going to be Nin was going to have a little house, a little like geodesic house. I believe that I sent pictures to Joel. I found an email that I sent to Joel with the pictures of the house. So I have some of those mock-ups that I made. Let me share my screen real quick.
I could live in that.
Oh, like a teepee
Whoa.
almost.
Like this is the original idea here.
will you zoom in on it?
I have
Were you
I have
were
close,
you anticipating us planting those cactuses?
Cacti.
It's cacti. Yeah.
Cactuses.
did the picture change by chance?
We can see your desktop. Alien One.
Alien one.
Is it changing?
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can see it change.
Yeah, this I remember this.
Is that Joel supposed to be walking right there?
Yeah. It looks like me.
That's me.
That's
So she's supposed to be like
Yeah.
sleeping in her house, and Joel finds her.
Oh no.
Wow.
pillow.
That's creepy.
Damn.
Dude,
what's
I
up?
Oh,
yo,
Dude,
my
Joel,
hair
that
looks
one.
Joel, you look
way
good.
better.
You look sick as fuck.
Dude,
This is
dude, I love that shot.
iconic.
I'm
Iconic shot.
to prove that because in the video this was CGI'd in the orangeness just to show that to prove that Aaron is amazing.
Well,
Because
this
Yeah.
shot's a direct reference to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So, just in case anyone
oh yeah,
wants to rewatch that film, search it everyone. So.
we were really yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
That's
yeah.
Here's the
That's
story.
hot.
Damn.
Here's the story with this. I don't know if you guys remember this, but the way that it was written originally was Joel and Shannon were going to like essentially birth a new creature, like they would merge and become.
That's right.
And
You.
it was just the idea that received the least attention. And so I just remember like Aaron is off shooting. Aaron was off shooting Shannon running through the desert with the gun, and Julie is like painting me with this white chalk. And then I look in the mirror and I realize this looks so bad. This is embarrassing. And so that's why we changed it, I think, at the last minute, right? Like I don't really remember.
I don't remember. Yeah, maybe did we film it and we didn't make the edit?
I mean, it clearly wound up on camera, like somehow. Like that, like this is shot with your camera, Aaron. So
Yeah,
um
I honestly still have the hard drive. Like I could look at all the original. I do have like I think the last like 2 seconds of the smoke cloud because I ran and got my camera and tried to capture something. But
that would be cool.
But anyways, what are the other photos you got?
Okay.
We lost your screen.
Okay. I turned it off. This is to show. So I just wanted to kind of show that. Oh, that's a great one. But I wanted to show that
What happened to that flying V guitar? That thing was sick.
that PV.
Dude, I don't
Yeah.
know.
That was mine. That was my guitar.
We had it hanging
Oh.
around for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show this photo to anyone who's watching. Just like me and my wife Meredith watched the video last night, and she thought that the pinball machine was real, and I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
CGI looked
Everybody.
crazy.
There's no reason to not think it was real.
I really
I've had people ask me like, yo, what's that pinball machine?
Mhm. Yeah, that was
It's fake.
that was
It's
all
a fake
Aaron.
pinball machine.
Like I'll talk more about that later, but like that was all Aaron. Like I had an idea for that pinball machine that I had drawn on a like literal like a square of paper. I'll drop that in editing, but and then Aaron just made that. Maybe Andrew, did you make the pinball machine backdrop too?
Yeah, I did the design with you guys, like in Colab.
So you probably made that in Photoshop and then Aaron just like tweaked that around After Effects probably, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that's right, right there.
Yeah, and then I think the most fun part was to make it say "Enjoy your trip"
ooh,
because that was CG too.
yes, that is true. Yeah, so it's all fake. That was a big clincher for me with this project was the way that it was written. There like wasn't really like a direct connection to like what Shannon was doing out in the desert, and then what was happening in the pinball thing. So like that all came later. Like we had shot everything, and it was really like it was a real big hurdle to get over to be like, how are we going to connect the desert and the
Mhm.
pinball stuff because it didn't totally
I
make.
remember that.
And then yeah, and then so I'm pretty sure that we had to design the back of the pinball machine to make it so that it would match the crystal so that it would because she's like digging up the crystal and then you see it on the pinball machine. So I'm pretty sure that we just did it that way so that it would like have a connection point. And it somehow kind of makes sense, like if you think about it. But when we were on set, I feel like we were just like kind of riffing it. Like we were just,
I found,
I really don't
yeah,
remember.
yeah. I found like my whole files here. You had drawn the whole backdrop
Yeah,
of Space Trip. And
Wait,
so
can you
yeah, like
share it,
I
Andrew?
remember
Can you
that.
see it?
can you turn sharing
Oh
on?
yeah, yeah. I will turn sharing on. Uh,
Because yeah, it was like that was going to be the backdrop, but then we took frames from the actual filming to make the actual backdrop. Does that make sense? Okay.
yeah. Oh yeah, because we took what we had shot and we made it. And yes, okay. Now I remember.
Oh, oh man. Oh, I don't have a set. Oh no, I don't have a setup. Oh my
Oh my
god.
god!
Oh man. Oh.
I know I have that picture somewhere. It's I'm gonna take this Zoom meeting and run it through my editing program, and so I can drop it in at some point. But I don't know. I don't have it on me. So oh
Did
wait,
that work?
Oh,
there
oh,
it
there
is.
we go. Oh, I do remember this.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So sick.
So I just drew that with markers and then gave it to Andrew, and then he made what became the backdrop, I believe.
Which I don't. Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
All
I
the
don't think I
Dude,
remember like all
I really
the
like your
back
good
end
work
work
work,
on
on
Andrew.
this.
this.
Show every frame of, oh, this was probably first
Wow.
draft.
Whoa.
Yeah, probably other stuff we didn't use. Yeah.
Dude, that's a good one right there. And
Let's see what
I
else.
feel like we've gotten this far into the conversation without acknowledging that the whole EP was basically Shannon in the video.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
I
that's
pulled it
right.
out and I forgot that she became the face of the band
Oh,
for,
That's
really?
true.
I
You
think
did, Shannon.
I think I still have the cassette
I
somewhere.
kind of I kind of forgot about that too.
oh
Thanks so
dang.
much.
Did I make this?
Very honored.
This
Yeah.
is your
This
treatment.
was
Yeah.
your treatment.
And that one, oh
Yeah.
yeah, the far out one is the one that I kind of based my drawing on. That's right.
Hmm.
Yeah, because you can see the girls' faces in the bottom right corner. I think I kind of based it on that. I think that's cool.
Let's see if
Oh,
we
cool.
did we what else happened? Anything else? Okay.
I believe how much work we put into this. This is like so
Oh
crazy.
Yeah, dude, there's
man.
so much back
I
end
don't.
work. I didn't.
It
I don't
was
think I realized it.
it was a lot of work, but time wise, I think it was like 4 months, Caleb. How like from when we really started to because I remember I edited it when I drove to New York and I actually just like lived out of my car for a month and I would just sleep in Brooklyn in my car and then I would wake up and go sit in a coffee shop and work on this video.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dedication.
Okay. Nice promos, Andrew. I remember I asked you to do that for me and you popped that out and I was like, oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
yeah, I like the suppose if I have
Mm.
the setup right. I like these ones. These
Yeah.
are the like
I
These
feel
are
like
here are a
that's
couple options.
that one right there. That's what we used like on Facebook, right? Or something to promote this.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I still like this type. It's
Yeah,
like this kind of custom type.
Cool.
I think it would,
yeah.
cool.
I feel like we were really inspired by like late 70s, early 80s genre stuff, but it was really in the ether. If you look
Oh
back
yeah.
now at like
That's the CD.
Guardians of the Galaxy came out this summer. Like
Yeah, they ripped this
I feel
off.
like a lot of the motifs
Yeah, they ripped.
like glowing objects and like silver suits and like orange backgrounds, like that was all in the only word I can think of is like in the ether, but like I don't feel like what we were doing was as original as I felt like it was at the time. But I definitely was inspired by Tron. That was a big
Stranger Things was coming out.
that was still like 2 years away, right?
Oh really?
26.
Probably.
But like I said, it was kind of in the ether. Like a lot of those motifs and stuff, like I feel like they were kind of on the verge of being really mainstream.
Yeah.
Um, well, so oh, Shannon, I was going to ask you, like, um, did you feel like there was did I tell you the story of anything, or to you was it just like, oh, I'm an alien now, let's just do this?
Pretty much. I mean, you guys talked me through all the like movements, but it's basically like, okay, run, and you'll be coming down. So you told me about the pinball story,
Uh-huh.
but mainly I was focusing on just being an alien
Yeah.
as well as I could be.
Well, yeah, I mean, this project was like, it was just like, it's vibes, it's just like creating vibes. And that's why I really wanted you for this, because I was like, oh, like Shannon has such a cool vibe. Like, I bet that she would look really good in that suit. And like, you're really tall. So like, I feel like you just have a good silhouette. And so that's what I was thinking. So I feel like we're crediting you as an actor here, but like, you were kind of like doing the modeling thing in a way for this video. Like, and I feel like that really worked. And then I feel like Julie did a great job in creating all that makeup effects, like the like inner parts of your eyes, like the orange matching the background and stuff. Like I don't remember if that's why we made the background orange, but that looked really good on the last time I watched it, I feel like.
Well, and I think she was using the candy thing, the gem thing that we were.
Oh, maybe she was based okay, maybe she was basing it off of that. Yeah. That was cool.
Shannon, can I
I
ask you two questions?
Yes.
Yeah.
One, how tall are you?
I think I'm 5'8", so not very
Okay.
tall.
Okay. I told everyone how tall I was, so I just wanted to. Second question is, did we even ask you if we could use your face for the album
Yeah.
cover?
Yeah, it's gonna
Oh,
be.
I was thinking too. I don't remember that
Did
conversation.
did anybody ask you or talk to you about that?
I do not recall, honestly,
Oh
but
my
I am
God.
I am happy to have, I mean, I'm surprised to finding out now, but no, I'm happy to have lended a hand. Or lent a hand. Yeah. So that was
That's
Orpheus.
rough. That's rough. I am so sorry that
No,
happened.
I'm honored. I mean, that's exciting to know that I was the EP.
Man,
Did you not know
still
that until right now?
I did it, to be
Oh,
honest.
shit.
Oh no.
Shannon's like walking on eggshells over here, like
Oh.
No, that's
Whose
I'm
job was
good.
that?
That's
That was
good.
probably my job. I feel like that should have been. I'm really sorry.
yeah.
No, I probably signed something at the beginning, right? So I'm sure I signed it. Like, yeah, maybe not explained all the way, but like I signed something probably.
Did you sign something? I don't even remember that.
Maybe.
Hope I did. I feel like back then I definitely was trying to be very professional. So I hope that I made people sign stuff, but who knows if it actually.
I don't know if I have any specific stories as far as like around the aftermath of this video, but I remember having a lot of fun making it. That was a very felt like a very innocent time in my life, and and yeah, I think it definitely helped us get some shows,
Oh, cool.
and um, yeah, got us. I don't know. You know, we were trying to really make that band work at the time, so it was
Mhm.
cool to have something that looked so good and kind of I don't know. I didn't know any like you, like Caleb and Aaron. You guys were just like some of those people in this department that I knew at the time, and I think still are. And that was just super cool to just be like, yeah, my fucking friends made this. Like that
Yeah, we all did it
was like
together.
just a
That was really a group effort. I mean, I feel like there was a lot of buy-in from all of us. Like, I mean, even just like I remember it kind of being a thing of like everyone had to drive out there. And it was like, is everyone going to be
yeah,
okay driving in the because the road was rough and everyone,
Yeah.
is this going to be okay? You know, so there was investment. Everyone really bought in on the project, you know, like I think
yeah,
back to like how much work we all put in. And I think that you're right. It was in a sense a very innocent project where it's like we were just kind of like thriving in a really sweet creativity that, you know, doesn't always happen that way. Like Aaron and I talk a lot and we always look back to that video as kind of being like that was something that really worked, like something that really was successful. Um,
nice.
And I think that it just had a lot to do with like everyone really was invested in it. And I think it was a pretty cool idea. Like, even if now I look back and I'm like, yeah, that was way more ambitious than it like needed to be for a music video. Like, it really probably should have been a short film or something. But I think at the end of the day, like everyone was really in on the idea. And that's what made it cool.
No, I thought it was awesome. I mean, it's also like there were a lot of elements of that that were kind of um, what's the word, like special, and a lot of people didn't have access to because I had been working with Adobe at the time, and the gimbal camera stabilizer that we used was like 15 grand, and nobody had them. And then I also had the drone, and I had gotten both of those for free. Like, technically Adobe owned them,
Yeah,
and I just like borrowed them.
I kind of,
So yeah, it was like literally nobody that like that stabilized. Now they're like fairly common, but they were like a really coveted piece of equipment in Los Angeles, So there was just a lot of weird sort of like blessings on that whole project. And yeah, it was really fun. So
yeah.
and I thought it was fun too because it was, to me, it felt like not homecoming, but it just felt like a Tucson thing. Like, I have a lot of fond memories in Tucson, and I felt like that video is like an homage to Tucson. So,
Yeah. That was an interesting part of it, the Tucson element of it, because neither of us lived there, like I was living in LA, you were living
I don't know where I lived.
in
Yeah.
for anyone watching this who doesn't know Aaron Grimes, he has a very interesting lifestyle. Uh at the time, I believe you were just living out of your car, traveling around from job to job with
Yeah.
$100,000 of film gear in your car. Um, not
in a Jetta that didn't lock. So.
No, I think you had the element by then, but you did do that.
No, I think maybe I had the element, but there was one point where it was all in the Jetta, and I remember anyway, yeah, all
Yeah.
the gear was always in there. So
Anyways, yeah, neither of us lived there. I mean, Best Dog Award, I obviously knew you guys from Tucson, and then Shannon and I were in French class together. So it was a very like Tucson centric thing, even though like Aaron and I, who kind of got the project going, like we didn't, we lived in or I lived in LA. You effectively lived in LA because I told
yeah,
when I was like, hey, let's do this thing, you would just like come to where I was. But yeah, the fact that we did it in Tucson, I feel like it was just more of the, it must have just been more the fact that like we kind of knew how to get stuff done in Tucson more than LA. Like we
Well,
knew,
and Best Dogwood is Tucson, obviously. So,
well, yeah, but you guys would come visit me though.
yeah.
Like I remember like there was several trips where you guys would come to play a show in LA. Like that was pretty common. But
Crash on the couch.
crash.
Yeah, we stayed at
Or
your
the
house
floor.
multiple
Mhm.
times. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that Aaron and I were kind of thinking like, well, we've done this before in Tucson, so we know that we can shoot it for Tucson for cheap. And that's what we did. I guess that's why I was in Tucson. Nick, what do you feel like the vibe of the video matched the vibe of the band? I remember we talked a lot about that.
That's a good question. Even thinking back on the vibe of the band and what we sounded like, I don't really know if it was like influenced by 70s music, but I guess it kind of fits and makes sense. I mean, we had like some organ in it, and yeah, I don't know. It definitely worked for that song though, especially for like the song inspiration, like Joel was saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like what I noticed this time was like I feel like you guys were always kind of like trying to be weird in a way. Like I don't mean that negatively, but like I feel like you guys were always kind of trying to like take it in a weird direction. Like and even to the point of like you would always be changing up the structure of your songs to like throw people off. I remember that.
I don't
And
know if that was intentionally or if we just didn't know like song structures.
I
Maybe a little
definitely,
bit of both. I didn't know how to do it for sure.
I think I was definitely trying to do that intentionally sometimes.
yeah. Yeah, I feel like there was like definitely a purposeful like changing it up kind of a thing that happened with you guys as BDA. But then I feel like I was always trying to think about how can I make it weirder? Like how can I make it weirder so that it kind of like matches the BDA thing? And
I feel like we had conversations about that, like trying to make
yeah,
it weirder and
yeah,
kind of match a little more.
yeah, like it was always like a hard tension to find because it was like, you know, it was essentially just like a sci-fi script, a very like basic sci-fi script that could have been pretty like straightforward, but there were just like I feel like there was just a lot of decisions that got made where it was like, oh, like should we let Joel just eat a cookie? Yes. Should we let that shot of Andrew and Nick where they're like freaking out, like we're shooting like right up their noses. Like the camera's
Speechless.
like
That's a cool shot.
there's a lot of decisions like that where
Speechless.
it's like we could have done that normally, but a lot of the times we did it weirder. And I feel like that was kind of like, so I'll share my screen real quick. I have a treatment that, that I found that kind of like encapsulates the, kind of
Wait, so go back to that group shot real quick.
the group shot. Oh, that's really
Yeah,
sweet.
just real quick. Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah,
at
it's
us.
a really cute photo.
Oh,
Yeah.
isn't it so cute? Aaron looks like a 13-year-old there.
Oh,
My
nice.
pants are all wet.
Oh, cute. Shannon get her makeup done by Julie. What else we got? This is me and Aaron probably working on the treatment.
That's
Where
Andrew's
was this?
house.
Is
I think
that
Andrew's
Andrew's
house.
house?
That's my house.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
In the
that's
bar,
right.
yeah.
Now I'm wearing
Now
That house
picture
is so
the
cool.
12 Topo Chicas I just drank.
Yeah.
And the pour
Stuff
over,
everywhere.
pour over coffee as well.
Exactly.
There's Aaron
Actual
doing the
shot.
work. What I was trying to find was here we go. Here's the treatment. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that photo.
So
That's us in Wave Loud.
At Wavelab, when we did the drums for the song.
Yeah.
Wow.
So funny.
this I made this and I feel like the what ended up coming out of it actually turned out pretty close to what the treatment was. Like when I look at all these, the M83 video and El Topo and the 2001 stuff, like was thinking a lot about that. I was thinking about, and I was thinking about it in like a campy way. Like I was like, I want it to feel like a late 70s kind of campy movie. And then like, I feel like Shannon, like I look at all these photos and I'm like, I feel like there's like, especially the one on the top left, like kind of turned out what
Very
was
similar.
originally conceived, what it was conceived to be. Um, yeah, I look back at this treatment, I'm like, yeah, I'm stoked that it like turned out the way that it did.
You guys definitely had vision. I could feel that
Mhm.
and a lot of passion. So
Yeah,
it
there was,
came through.
thank you. Yeah, there was a lot that went into it on the front end, I remember. Just feeling like I need to know what's happening. And then more or less came together. Oh yeah, I love the shot from the doors right here. I can't believe that.
Mhm.
That was a perfect reference photo.
Whoa,
Isn't isn't that a
is that
picture of
that
you,
picture?
Joel?
That's
Yeah, that's me at the top of Yosemite Falls.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
you? Are
on
you
the
in
Yeah,
top
taking
I'm
left.
that photo?
completely naked. I'm completely
Oh, that's
naked.
right.
But I was thinking about that photo the other day and how I could find it. But
I might
Why?
I might have it, but I would have to check.
oh, can you check? That whole roll that London shot when we were in Yosemite is pretty badass.
Nice.
But I wanted to put that butt pic on a pillow for my mom.
yes.
So I still want to do that. So
Okay. If I
let
find
me
a
know.
picture of your ass, I will send it to your mom, I guess.
No, send it to me. I'll take care of the rest. But I mean, that'd
I'll
be
take it
weird if
from
you
there.
sent it to me. Yeah.
Shannon, did you ride with me out there?
I couldn't remember. I was trying to think back. I think I drove myself because I think I left by myself, but then I remembered a van. So I was like, maybe it was a van. Did you drive a van? I don't know.
No. I remember driving out there. It was pitch black, and I remember picking someone up, but I don't remember literally no clue who it was. And it was pitch
It's a
black, and I
random
had
person.
yeah, seriously, I don't know.
Alien.
And it was yeah, some alien. It was I remember having a Honda Fit black tiny car. It's pitch black out and it had just rained that whole night. So we're driving 3 hours, 2 hours away from Tucson, gravel roads, got this tiny little city car. And I remember several times stopping before big areas that of water that had washed out the road. And I'm thinking, oh my God, like I can't even like my car's gonna get flooded. I'm not even gonna get there. So I don't know if it was you, but I remember we stopped and we like waded through the water. That's why my
Whoa.
pants are all wet. Now that I think about it, that's what I remember now. Like my pants are all wet in those photos because I waded through the water. Because like, how deep is this? Is this like, a foot deep or like 3 feet deep? Or like we're gonna make it through because it was so big. I don't know. I was just freaking out, probably just super
That's
anxious about it.
crazy.
But we did make it, and I do remember at least two times going through like a windy bend and there being a border patrol parked behind the curve, and they would like flash their lights at us because there's no one else on this gravel road like 2 hours outside of
Well, and
Tucson at
that yeah,
5 a.m., 6 a.m.
that town is literally like a mile from the border.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That was interesting. I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God, what are they making me? Where are they making me go? Like, what is happening? I remember being like kind of grumpy about it at the time, and then the whole day was fun and awesome. I'm like, why am I being grumpy about this? Just because it's like early?
Well, I'm pretty sure I made you guys be there at
4 a.m.
no, it wasn't that early, man. I
At
brought the
sunrise,
That's
like
what I
at
was
I think it was
thinking.
six.
sunrise. I remember it being dark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have the call sheet. I'm looking it up in Google Drive right now. I looked at it today. We had a call
because
sheet.
the
This was
Nick,
like
I think you camped
So
there with us.
Did I camp there? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I remember that,
Mark and I drove down. I don't remember who was with us.
and I think it was you, Mark, and Nick.
Mhm.
Because Caleb, I think you showed up in the morning, but oh my gosh, wow, we still got the call sheet.
5.
That's crazy.
so this is what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to get there the night before I don't know if oh yeah, we were all supposed to camp there, right? Or maybe,
Also,
were we
we've
all?
already made this joke once, but the best part about the whole process of this video was the name of the song because Caleb and I kept saying that we can't fail because it's successful shooting schedule. Successful treatment, successful shoot, success. Everything was successful, and it really worked.
I love a project with a built-in pun.
Um,
But yeah, this whole shooting session was built into the next day because it rained and we had to stay at my parents' house an extra night because it was literally raining
Hmm.
on that day and we had to stay inside. And so we just combined everything into this Sunday day. So we shot everything in Ruby, Arizona on that Sunday, I guess. Man, that's crazy. Okay, so what was I trying to say? That's PM. So Sunday, okay, so 5:30 a.m. is when we're supposed to start shooting.
Mhm.
But I think that we did the drone shot first. I think
yeah, that was the whole thing. It's like we got to get out, we got to get the RV on the road, and we got to shoot the sunrise. I don't know why it was so important, but we tried, and I
It
remember.
looks great.
you
Well, I
guys,
remember. Yeah, we woke up and we're like, okay, sunrise is in 20 minutes or 15 minutes, and then the van just like sinks into the sand.
oh yeah, I forgot about that. The van had
Yeah,
sunk into the sand overnight. That's right.
I ripped out the floor mats of my car and put them under the wheels,
Right.
and that enabled it to like get out.
Um,
Good
so
job, everyone.
I believe you guys were
Just,
doing the drone shot before we even got there. Like,
yeah,
like we got there like right as the sun was coming up, and then we did that sick shot of um them getting out of the van. Because remember, we were trying to do it in sequential order because we wanted it to look like it was, the sun was rising.
continuity.
Like every
Yeah,
shot would be like a progression of the one before. And by the time we get out to the part where Shannon's like holding the crystal, it's like, you know, daylight.
yeah,
So it made sense, which I'm
yeah,
happy. But it was a lot to do in one day for sure.
yeah. Well, it's cool to think about. I haven't thought about that in a long time, so this was really cool. Thanks for organizing this, Caleb.
Yeah, thanks for putting this
Yeah,
together,
thanks for
Caleb.
bringing this all together, man.
Yeah.
It's been years. Well, appreciate it, Caleb. Thanks for getting us together.
Yeah. Thanks for Caleb.
I really appreciate you guys for making the time to get together and goof around. Thanks to everyone who watched this.